Hey leaders, this is Jeff Garrison from Results on Purpose. Today I want to share a little bit of wisdom that I gained from watching my father, Ed Garrison, over the years. He was the general agent for a life insurance agency, and he moved here to Des Moines, Iowa in the early 70s and took over an agency that was the worst rated agency in the country, and he took it to the top 3, which is saying something because remember I said we're in Des Moines, Iowa. Now, my father loved what he did, and one of the stories that he shared with me was that he had a supervisor that worked for him, a sales supervisor, who he had hired. He took him out of actually retail and taught him the business, and that supervisor did really, really well. And this supervisor built a house for himself, and he had this big oak door on the house with a brass knocker. And on the knocker, he had the house that Ed built. And he was just so appreciative of the opportunity my father had given him. And my father obviously loved that. And truly his why was helping other people succeed. He loved it. He loved being significant to other people in that way. But what's interesting is he didn't always identify with that why, because the people around him would tell him that his why needs to be about growing a bigger agency or making more money or getting bigger opportunities. You know, the culture is telling people something that might be contradictory to who they really are. And this is why that's important. I've had several clients this year have people approach them that want to be equity partners or other similar opportunities where they're big financial opportunities. And I share the story of my father, and I let them know that, hey, on paper, it's a great opportunity, but what's on paper isn't always the best thing for you. And, as it happens, all of them are going to be really well off, regardless of what they do. But, they need to think about how do they want to live? How do they want to relate with people? What position do they want in their community? What kind of impact? All these things play into your why, and what the other people around you want, what the culture is telling you, what your banker might be telling you. Those things, albeit important, are all secondary to what you really want. So, as a business owner, give that consideration. You're better off really knowing why you show up every day, why you created the business that you did, and understanding what truly motivates you to be great.